The 2026 TV distro plan is almost perfect. Let's resolve that almost. Welcome back to Money Call, the Athletic's weekly sports business cheat sheet. Name dropped today: Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Merchant, Annie Costabile, Pablo Torre, Bryson DeChambeau, Coco Gauff, John Sterling, Mina Kims, Shari Devo, the Met Gala, John Henry, John Bernthal, Peppa Pig and more. Let's go. Driving the conversation. It's the world. A new labor deal paying players many multiples of millions more. Team valuations through the stratosphere. 2 new expansion teams, following up the Golden State Valkyries, standard-setting inaugural year. 200+ games on national TV, airing across 8 networks. The return of Caitlin Clark. As noted last week, every Tara Clark game this regular season will be on national TV. Oh, and a brand new free women's basketball newsletter from The Athletic, led by longtime Money Call pal Sabrina Merchant and brand new Money Call pal Annie Costabile, which I cannot recommend more highly. Read yesterday's debut. Here's my contribution to WNBA opening week. As a YouTube TV fan, particularly of the new sports plan tier that is $18 cheaper per month and gives me all the sports I want but none of the random channels I don't, I was bummed that Iron Network was inexplicably not part of the sports-only package. Friday night WNBA games of the week have been a staple of the league's TV strategy for years, with a relatively huge viewership poised to surge with Clark in 7 Friday games. How could Iron, owned by Scripps, and its WNBA coverage and its other top-tier league women's sports like in WSL's Saturday night game of the week and the PWHL Walter Cup finals, be a part of YouTube's standard package but not its specialty sports plan? I put on my Pablo Torre Pulitzer-winning Pablo Torre finds out hat and reached out Monday to YouTube TV and Iron to inquire what the deal is. The message from a YouTube spokesperson: we are in ongoing conversation with Scripps to bring WNBA games to the YouTube TV sports plan soon. With the 30th season launching Friday, it feels like an awkward oversight. The reminder that everyone watches women's sports, AHT together, is less about triumphalism than about continuing to close the delta between tangibly intense audience interest and the institutions clearly eager to serve that interest, but still catching up to it. Let's check back in September prediction. WNBA national TV ratings up at least 15% across every network. Will anyone invest in Live Golf? That is the thesis of Gabby Hertzog's deep dive into the state of the newly Saudi-less league, an absolute must-read, if only for the succession-worthy quotes from investors given anonymity to be maximally catty. A representative sample, from an investor who currently holds a stake in an AFAC team. Live is so far from cash flow break-even. The math is never going to work. The business model was around selling these franchises to get all that money out. But that investment thesis has completely failed. The teams are not recognizable entities. The Crushers are the Crushers because of Bryson DeChambeau. When he's not there, who the F.K. wants the Crushers?